Hey, it's Gary Kayye. We're here on the show floor at day one of ISE 2023 in Barcelona, Spain. I'm here with Scott Wharton, obviously in the Logitech booth. First off, congratulations on 3 awesome years. I mean, record years.
Yeah, thanks very much. It's been a whirlwind.
A lot of changes since the pandemic, but you were really well positioned because, by default, everyone had to work from home, and you provided all the tools to do that. My favorite tool of all out of the pandemic was the Logitech Doc. I love that product. It's my favorite product of 2022, probably my favorite product of the last 3 years, to be honest with you. Congratulations on that product. Tell me a little about how that product's been doing.
Wow, so it's doing really well. We're winning. We're cleaning up the Oscars of AV Awards. And I like the joke. I think I told you it's the product we invented that nobody asked us for.
Yeah. It's like the iPad, right? I mean, no one asked for the iPad, but look how successful it is.
No, but we were looking at people's desks. They were super ugly, all this cabling. People like you, we forget that next meeting is starting, so created this new category, essentially, collaboration dock, and it's doing great.
So yeah, anyone that has a laptop that docks it on an everyday basis or every once in a while at home or even at the office, this solves all your docking problems. But the cool thing about it is not just the dock. It's USB-C, allows you to connect to any monitor, HDMI as well. But what's cool about it is that it manages your meetings because you launch a meeting and you don't have to worry about whether the meeting's on Teams or Zoom or what it's on. It just launches your meeting, and it's a microphone and a speaker at the same time.
Yeah, we're looking for the passcode. What's the passcode? I got to type it in. I mean, the other thing I like about it is I'm always forgetting my next meeting because I get really engaged in the discussion. So we have this little ambient light, kind of lights up, and then it starts blinking and says, "All right, buddy, get off the meeting. Go to the next one."
Yeah, my favorite feature is knowing when I'm muted.
Yeah,
how many times has that happened to you?
Like we're all suffering from that.
Yes, exactly. So Sight was a new 360 camera that you debuted last year. It's meant to work with the Rally Bar products, and you put it in a room on the table, and it creates an immersive experience so that no one is out of the frame whenever they're talking or meeting.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest problem that we found in the pandemic is people said, all right, I want to go beyond just doing video to how do I do it well. And I think the problem that we all felt is that when we were pre-pandemic, we're connecting rooms. We knew how to do that. During the pandemic, it was all little boxes, but now it's all some people are remote and some of the office. And the remote people, if we're honest, looking into the meeting, and people look like ants, and then you're sharing PowerPoint, and you're not really in a video meeting anymore. So we're trying to emulate more of a sporting event experience. Right. Multiple cameras. We'd like to get James Cameron as our director. He was busy with the Oscars, so we have to turn to AI and software.
Let's talk about that for a second, because it's a hardware product. It's a 360 camera. Is it 4 cameras in it? Is that right?
Two cameras.
2 cameras, but it's a 360 view, basically. But it's the key is, and it's also working in collaboration with the Rally Bar.
That's right.
And the key is, although you're selling as a hardware product, really the magic is in the AI and the software. Really, it's a software product.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, the hardware is mostly off-the-shelf technology. I mean, it's a beautiful product, but it's off-the-shelf. The value is in the software and the AI. And part of it is, in the old video world, it used to be it's speaker tracking, but you'd have this tennis match-like effect. You get seasick. And we really want to emulate, I was just saying James Cameron, more Hollywood, where you don't flip to the active speaker. That's not how you watch movies. You want to zoom in, zoom out, just like you guys are doing. You want a pleasing experience. So we want the remote people to see where the action is and not jumping around. So that's the art of using AI in a director, but doing it in software.
So is it machine learning as well? So is it the AI keep getting better based on the kind of meetings that you have, or is it aggregating all meetings using the technology and making all meetings better? How does it work? Is it sort of personalized to your organization once you buy into it, or does it kind of look at how everyone's using it?
It's really a combination of the two. I mean, part of the machine learning is you don't necessarily want to show every head up there, because let's say 3 people are talking, you show 3. If someone's quiet, the machine knows to kind of back out a little bit. But over time, because we are using machine learning, we're going to get smarter and better about knowing what people like.
Perfect. And something you just introduced literally like a week and a half ago were new cameras, 305, which is a small webcam, and the 350, or what was the other?
505.
505, sorry. Yeah. 305 and 505. So flipping back home, people still working from home, or even want a webcam on their desk so they can have a meeting really quickly in their office.
Yeah.
The unique thing about these, I know this is going to sound sort of like who really cares? But in reality, it's really actually a cool feature. You actually get to pick what color you want. You said to me, we no longer have the Henry Ford approach of it's always black.
It's always black, yeah.
So you have pink or rose gold. I can't remember what you're calling it. It's kind of pinkish.
Yeah.
And you have the black and the white. And what else? What do you plan on doing with that?
Rose gold, white, graphite, black. I mean, I think the irony is, in the business world, we go, oh, people don't care, they don't want any colors, but we're just the same people when we work. Yeah, we want to deck out our environment and express it. So we wanted to embrace the consumer part of Logitech in the business side of multiple colors. Yeah. I think there were also a bunch of innovations we thought could still happen in webcams. One was built-in privacy shutters, so no more tape.
Yeah, physical privacy shutters.
Physical privacy shutter, so you actually know that whoever's you think is listening to you or watching you is not watching you. Second thing is they're all using post-consumer recycled plastic, so a heavy sustainability story. So I think it's like 65%. And one of the things we're doing too is instead of trying to hide the recycle, we actually have speckles in it to celebrate the fact that it's using sustainable practices. And then there were a couple new features that we had that were more software oriented. So one is auto framing. We basically took the auto framing from the conference room. So some of you probably noticed that people's like slouching down like this. And you want to scream at them, move your camera. Now you don't have to do that. Or if you want to even just get up and walk around if you're a teacher or you're giving a presentation, the ability to use software from the conference room but do it for free in a webcam. So that's one.
So I need to replace my Brio.
You're going to need to upgrade. And then, of course, the audio and video is better. And then the second thing is we introduced this feature called show mode. And basically what people said is, occasionally I want to show what's on my desk. But how do I do it? They take their iPhone and a picture, and now they can just point it down. And we actually took a play out of the mobile phone industry of an accelerometer in it. So it flips it and just uses whiteboard technology. So we took our $1,200 scribe technology, put it in for free in a webcam. So I think those are kind of nice innovations that almost everyone's going to want at some point.
And it's all mechanical, really. I mean, it's because you're actually physically flipping the camera, and it's still mounted to the monitor. You're not pulling it off the monitor.
You're not pulling it off, and then we're using software to be able to do all the auto framing and figure out what the right sizing the image.
Well, congratulations on a phenomenal 3 years. And we're going to go around now and shoot individual videos at every single one of these product stations so you can see. And they've got some really good demos on site. So make sure that you go type in Logitech site so you watch these in the video search window so you watch that demo. Because they're showing SIGHT. And they're showing demos with Teams and Zoom, the two biggest platforms. And it's interesting how each platform treats it differently. But you're still within the UI of each platform, so I think that's kind of cool. So check it out, or just Google Logitech, or search Logitech on our website under the search bar, and you'll find everything we've got wrapped up, including the articles on the two new cameras we just talked about. They're all there at ravepubs.com/ISE. Scott, thank you very much for joining me. Congratulations, and thanks for watching. We got lots to cover. And remember, if you're watching this, we're doing a lot of live. Just look at our website, ravepubs.com/ISE. You'll see us streaming live all day long.